exercise 6.291. Prove that this function is an increasing function of theta in the interval 0 pi by 2. In the closed interval 0 pi by 2. So we have to prove that this is increasing function of theta. That means we have to find the derivative. This is f of theta or y. So we can find f dash theta. So f of theta equal to 4 sin theta by 2 plus cos theta minus theta. This is the function of, here variable is theta. So it is a function of theta and we have to prove that it is an increasing function in 0 pi by 2, closed interval 0 pi by 2. Here domain theta is in the interval, closed interval 0 pi by 2. So we have to prove that this is increasing function. For that we have to prove that derivative f dash theta, here it is a function of theta. So we have to find f dash theta, derivative of the function with respect to theta. That we have to prove that that is greater than or equal to 0, increasing. So greater than or equal to 0. So first we have to find derivative f dash theta, that is equal to derivative with respect to theta. So first term, here there are two terms. First term is in the quotient form. So we have to apply quotient rule to find the derivative. So denominator into 2 plus cos theta into derivative numerator, that is 4 cos theta, minus 4 sin theta into derivative of 2 plus cos theta, that is derivative 2 0, derivative cos theta minus sin theta. So into minus sin theta whole divided by denominator square 2 plus cos theta whole square. Now minus, there is one more term. So this is the derivative of first term. This minus derivative of theta with respect to theta, that is 1. So minus 1. Now we can simplify this. So we get here 2 into 4 cos theta, 8 cos theta plus 4 cos theta into cos theta plus 4 cos square theta. So 8 cos theta plus 4 cos square theta, then minus into minus plus. So plus 4 sin square theta whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square minus 1. Now we have to, here we can simplify. 4 is common and we can simplify. So we get that is equal to 8 cos theta plus 4 into cos square theta plus sin square theta whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. Then minus 1. Now we can simplify. So this is f dash theta. That is equal to, here 8 cos theta plus 4 into 1, 4 whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square minus 1. Now we can find LCM. So 8 cos theta plus 4 divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square minus 1. Now we can simplify, find LCM. So 8 cos theta plus 4 minus 2 plus cos theta whole square whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. Now we can simplify numerator. So that is equal to 8 cos theta plus 4 minus a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square, that is a square 4 plus cos square theta plus 2 into cos theta, that is 4 cos theta whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. That is equal to, open the bracket, here 8 cos theta plus 4 minus into 4 minus 4 minus into cos square theta minus cos square theta minus into 4 cos theta minus 4 cos theta whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. That is equal to 8 cos theta minus 4 cos theta, 4 cos theta. 4 minus 4 cancelled. Minus cos square theta. So 8 cos theta minus 4 cos theta, 4 cos theta minus cos square theta whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. So we got, when we found the derivative of f of theta with respect to theta, we got derivative equal to this much. We have to prove that it is increasing function. See, in the domain, in the interval, closed interval 0 pi by 2, we have to prove that this function, this is increasing function. That means we have to prove that this is greater than or equal to 0. For that, here we can take cos theta common. So we get cos theta into 4 minus cos theta whole divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. So this is what f dash theta, derivative of f of theta. So here we got this much. Now for cos theta into 4 minus cos theta, we have to prove that this is greater than or equal to 0 because it's increasing, not strictly increasing. So we have to prove this is greater than or equal to 0. Now see, we know theta belongs to the interval. Theta is in the interval 0 pi by 2. When theta belongs to 0 pi by 2, closed interval 0 pi by 2, that means in the first quadrant. So lies between, in this interval, theta, cos theta, lies between 0 and 1. 0 less than or equal to cos theta less than or equal to 1. In this interval, when theta is in the interval 0 pi by 2, cos theta lies between 0 and 1, including 0 and 1. Now that means here we want to prove this is greater than or equal to 0. So here we want cos theta. See, cos theta is greater than or equal to 0. We don't want this side. This side only we need. Cos theta greater than or equal to 0. And what about 4 minus cos theta? Cos theta lies between 0 and 1. So what is 4 minus cos theta? That will be greater than 0. See here, we know cos theta greater than or equal to 0. So we can write 4 minus, we want 4 minus cos theta. What is 4 minus cos theta? When we multiply by minus, what we get? Minus cos theta less than or equal to 0. Minus cos theta less than or equal to 0. When we add, what we get? 4. And take this side also. We can take both the sides. 0 less than or equal to cos theta less than or equal to 1. So when we multiply by minus, negative, what we get? 0 greater than or equal to minus cos theta greater than or equal to 1. Now we want 4 minus cos theta. What is? Add 4 to each term. So 4 plus 0, 4 greater than or equal to 4 plus minus cos theta, 4 minus cos theta greater than or equal to 4 plus 1, 5. So we added 4 to each term. 4 plus 0, 4 plus minus cos theta, 4 plus 1. So 4 minus cos theta lies between. See, so we can write 4 minus cos theta, 0 and 1. So 0 greater than or equal to minus cos theta. That is 0 greater than or equal to minus cos theta greater than or equal to, here minus 1. When we multiply by negative, 0 into minus, cos theta into minus, minus cos theta, 1 into minus, minus 1. So when we multiplied each term by negative, the inequality should be changed, reversed. So here less than or equal to become greater than or equal to, here less than or equal to become greater than or equal to. When you multiply each term in an inequality, if you multiply by a negative sign or negative 1, so we get this one. Now when we, here we get minus 5. Sorry, here. What we are doing now, we are adding 4 to each term. After this step, we are adding 4 in each term. So 0 plus 4, 4. Minus cos theta plus 4, that is 4 minus cos theta. Then 4 plus minus 1, that is 3. So we get this 4 minus cos theta, therefore 3 less than or equal to 4 minus cos theta less than or equal to 4. So 4 minus cos theta lies between 3 and 4. It is a positive number. And 2 plus cos theta also will be a whole square. That is also a positive number. So we get this is greater than or equal to 0. For every theta belonging to 0 pi by 2. So when 0 belongs to the closed interval 0 pi by 2, this f dash theta is greater than or equal to 0. Because 4 minus cos theta is a positive number, 2 plus cos theta whole square is a positive number, not 0, greater than 0. Only cos theta is greater than or equal to 0. Cos theta greater than or equal to 0. So that this term will be greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, the function is increasing function of theta in the interval 0 pi by 2. Now consider the next question. Now consider the 10th one. Prove that logarithmic function is strictly increasing on 0 infinity. Logarithmic function means f of x equal to log x. We have to prove that this logarithmic function is strictly increasing on 0 infinity. Remember what is the domain of the function, logarithmic function? We know in a logarithmic function, x will be greater than 0. X always, domain of the logarithmic function is all numbers greater than 0. Positive numbers only, greater than 0, numbers greater than 0. So that is that interval, 0 infinity. So we have to find derivative, f dash x. F dash x equal to derivative of log x, 1 by x. And we know x is in the interval 0 infinity. So when x belongs to the interval 0 infinity, that means it is a real number greater than 0. So this is greater than 0 when x belongs to interval, open interval 0 infinity. When x is here 0 is not included, it is open interval. So when x belongs to 0 infinity, open interval 0 infinity, that means x is greater than 0. When x is greater than 0, 1 by x also will be greater than 0. So question is, we have to prove that logarithmic function is strictly increasing in 0 infinity. Strictly, so it is greater than 0. It will not be equal to 0 because x is greater than 0. When x is greater than 0, x belongs to this interval, x is greater than 0 and 1 by x will be greater than 0 for every x belongs to the interval 0 infinity. Therefore, for every x, then x belongs to this. Therefore, f is, write the answer. Therefore, same. Therefore, logarithmic function is strictly increasing in the interval 0 infinity. Okay.